The human body is a fragile vessel, susceptible to countless injuries and ailments. Throughout history, people have suffered from injuries and illnesses, often with little hope for recovery. Some of these ailments were life-threatening, causing immense pain and suffering. Imagine a time before hospitals, before doctors as we know them, when the concept of medical care was in its infancy. This is where our story begins, a journey back to the dawn of surgery, in a world where survival was a daily struggle. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors faced a world of dangers and unknowns, where even a minor injury could be fatal. Their knowledge of the human body was limited, and their tools were rudimentary. Yet even then, they sought ways to heal, to mend, and to survive, driven by an innate desire to overcome adversity. This innate human drive led to the birth of surgery, a practice as old as civilization itself, born out of necessity and ingenuity. The first surgeries were crude affairs, performed with rudimentary tools and limited understanding, often in unsanitary conditions. But they represent a pivotal moment in human history, a testament to our resilience and ingenuity. They mark the beginning of our attempt to understand, treat, and ultimately conquer disease and injury, paving the way for the advanced medical practices we have today. Our journey takes us back to the Neolithic period, approximately 7,000 years ago. This was a time when human beings were beginning to make significant strides in their way of life. This era witnessed a profound shift in human history, a shift that would lay the foundation for many aspects of modern civilization. The transition from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled agricultural societies was not just a change in lifestyle, but a revolution in human existence. This change brought about new challenges, but also new opportunities. People began to form communities, work together, and share knowledge in ways that were previously unimaginable. In the fertile valleys of the Fertile Crescent, civilizations flourished. These areas became the cradles of human innovation and progress. People began to live in larger groups, cultivate crops, and domesticate animals. This allowed for a more stable food supply and the growth of larger communities. This led to new forms of social organization, the development of art and religion, and crucially, the birth of new technologies. These advancements were not just practical, but also cultural, shaping the very fabric of human society. Among these advancements was the development of more sophisticated tools. These tools were essential for farming, building, and crafting, and they represented a leap forward in human ingenuity. These tools, originally designed for hunting and farming, would soon find a new purpose in the hands of healers. The same tools that helped humans cultivate the land would also help them understand and treat the human body. These early medical pioneers were about to make a discovery that would change the course of history. Their innovative use of tools would lead to the first surgical procedures, setting the stage for the incredible advancements in medicine that we benefit from today. The surgical procedure that marks this pivotal moment is trepanation. This practice involved drilling a hole in the skull. It might sound gruesome by today's standards, but in the ancient world it was a groundbreaking medical intervention. The tools used for trepanation were surprisingly sophisticated for the time. Archaeologists have unearthed sharpened stones, obsidian blades, and even early hand drills. These instruments, while simple, were used with surprising skill and precision. Evidence from skeletal remains suggests that many individuals survived these procedures, highlighting the surprising effectiveness of these early surgeries. Section 4. Uncovering the evidence, archaeological clues, and medical marvels. The evidence for these early surgeries comes from archaeological digs around the world. Skulls bearing the telltale signs of trepanation have been found on every continent except Antarctica. This widespread distribution suggests that trepanation was not an isolated practice, but rather a common medical intervention in different cultures. But why perform such a procedure? The reasons varied. Some skulls show signs of injury, suggesting that trepanation was used to treat skull fractures or relieve pressure on the brain. Other skulls show no signs of trauma, leading researchers to believe that trepanation was also used to treat headaches, seizures, or even mental illness. Section 5. A legacy etched in bone. The impact of early surgery. The significance of these early surgeries cannot be overstated. They represent the first attempts to directly intervene in the human body to heal and alleviate suffering. This willingness to experiment, to push the boundaries of what was known, laid the foundation for all future medical advancements. The success of trepanation, with survival rates that may have exceeded those of natural healing in some cases, demonstrated the potential of surgery. It showed that the human body, while fragile, was also resilient and capable of healing with the right intervention. Section 6. From trepanation to transplants, the long road to modern medicine. The road from trepanation to modern surgery was long and arduous. It was paved with countless discoveries, innovations, and the tireless pursuit of knowledge. Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans all made significant contributions to the field of medicine. The development of antiseptics, anesthesia, and a deeper understanding of anatomy and physiology were all crucial steps on this journey. Each new discovery built upon the knowledge of the past, gradually pushing the boundaries of what was possible in medicine. Section 7. The Enduring Quest. Surgery's Continuing Evolution. Today, surgery has advanced to an almost unimaginable degree. The operating rooms of today are filled with cutting-edge technology, from robotic arms that assist in delicate procedures to imaging systems that provide real-time, high-definition views of the human body. These advancements have revolutionized the way surgeons approach complex cases, making surgeries safer and more effective than ever before. We can now perform organ transplants, minimally invasive surgeries, and even operate on the human brain with incredible precision. These procedures, once thought impossible, are now routine in many hospitals around the world. The ability to transplant organs has given countless patients a second chance at life, while minimally invasive techniques have reduced recovery times and improved outcomes for many more. Yet, the fundamental principles of surgery, the desire to heal and the courage to intervene, remain unchanged. Surgeons still rely on their skill, knowledge, and intuition to make split-second decisions that can mean the difference between life and death. The human element of surgery, the compassion and dedication of those who perform it, is as vital now as it was in the earliest days of the practice. As we marvel at the wonders of modern medicine, it's important to remember our roots. The tools and techniques may have evolved, but the essence of surgery remains the same. From the first crude instruments to the sophisticated devices of today, each innovation has built upon the last, driven by a relentless pursuit of better outcomes for patients. Those early surgical pioneers, armed with nothing more than sharpened stones and an unyielding will to heal, took the first steps on a journey that continues to this day. Their courage and ingenuity laid the foundation for the incredible advancements we see now. They faced unimaginable challenges and risks, yet their determination to alleviate suffering pushed them forward. Their legacy lives on in every life saved, every injury healed, and every advancement made in the ongoing quest to understand and heal the human body. Each new discovery, each successful surgery, is a testament to their enduring spirit and the unbreakable bond between past and present in the field of surgery. The journey of surgical evolution is far from over, and the future holds even more promise for breakthroughs that will continue to transform lives.